What's going on, everybody? Steam Genie here, back again for another playthrough of Conker's Bad Fur Day for the Nintendo 64. We're now continuing one of the better parts of the game, which is getting this bile of poo into the next section of the game. To think he just has a gas mask on him at all times, ready to be equipped. Very humorous of Conker. I'm just gonna go ahead and full screen this. Oh, and we get a cutscene. I forgot all about that. This is actually where my first playthrough froze. Okay, I'm gonna shut up.
What are you looking at?
Sire.
I think I can hear him.
I will note that I like how there's lion growls as he talks. I think that's, or panther growls, whatever.
I found it, yeah, here we go. There you go. So, never get spot. I think I have found the problem. Now, we have here, if you look, the table. If you analyze the table closely, as I have done, most particularly, you will see that there is a gap. And we are not talking any old gap here, my lord. It is a sizable one. Now, milk goes here. What happens? We have the fulcrum here, the milk here. The vet problem, not good. Milk falls off because of a gap. Yeah, that is what is the problem. The gap.
I think I see. And the solution.
Ah, now this is where it gets complicated. I was mulling over what would fit in the gap. I tried many things. I tried elephants, pot plants, many things. But the one thing, and I was sure of it at the time, I was sure it was a rodent. Sure enough, it was. This one. Various squitchtalius. To use the proper vernacular. To the layman, the red squirrel. This red squirrel.
What a niche thing to find out, sir.
Squirrel. I've heard of them. Yes. So,
So it's a simple, Malish. We need a squirrel. And we put him here. You know, spill your milk, we don't get duct tape.
You know how many trees there are, man? You can't... Where are you gonna find a red squirrel?
get me one of these. Red squirrel.
And you, Panther King, couldn't you do the job better than a couple of these slinky fucking ferrets? Jeez.
Hey, right there. How you doing? Hi, how you doing? Come in now. Yeah, sit down. What do you want? Oh, this place really smells. Well, she wear like dung beetles and you roll the poo around. Knows what's for. Oh, really? If you want some poo? Alright, get your ass in there. There's these cows. Get them in there. Get them to crap, and I'll make you a bowl of poo. And you can do it.
Jesus.
Go on your break. You still here? Oh, charming.
Such a vulgar fucking dung beetle, man. Got up on the wrong side of the bed in the morning. Come on, fucking Conker, you piece of shit. Yeah, equip that gas mask. We're going in the bile of shit now, man. We're going in the sewers of hell.
Somebody get me!
You hear that money? That money's close. That money's actually by the entrance, but there's nothing we can do about it right now. We'll come back to it later. Just remember that there's money there. Remember that this is an adult's game, and money is always got to be on your mind. You've got to be looking out for money. That's the only way you're going to move up in this world, is if you capture money. Both arms out, ready to encumber.
Right, don't see any poo here. Oh, hey, excuse me, hello? Yeah, you. Whoa. Friendly type. I'm looking for some poo. I know it sounds pretty strange, but... Oh.
Red. I don't like red. I hate red.
Has red eyes.
Whoa. Take it, he doesn't like red. What? I don't see anything red around. Oh. Here we go again.
Now, growing up, there was a lot of cartoon violence exhibited in those days. And this reminds, and also you had a lot of games that, you know, if not Nintendo, you know, like PlayStation and Xbox, whatever, like even GameCube, you know, like they had released the same game on different consoles. So this feels a lot like Looney Tunes Back in Action to me. And I had that game on like PS2 and GameCube. So you're gonna come to this part here, which is actually closest to the entrance, and you're gonna do this Donkey Kong style platformer thing, which is really smart and innovative. Or really smart and cool, you know. Innovative too. And then you're gonna walk around in circles, which is really fucking hard to do with the arrow keys. I remember doing that once. I mean, anybody else is probably better at doing it than me, but...
Now, logic would denote that something that drinks that is gonna get the screaming squid. Oh, that looks distinctly like a target. And there we have a ball.
Well, it's not distinctly.
Yeah.
It is a target.
I think I get it.
Oh, you think you get it, huh? It's cool. This is the only 2D part of the game. I should have half expected that. Fuck, man. That was a real bummer. Dying just sucks. At least you don't have to go through that cutscene again. It really sucks having to do that again, that whole cutscene. So this is the part when the music starts going, you know.
The cow. Now that could be useful. Right. This looks like it needs a little bit more hands-on control. He's a bit of a wild one. That time again, is it? Oh, see, boogalugs is out here again. No. Oh, there's a nice little patch. I think I'll have a little bit of grass. Moo. Need to get her over there somehow.
So yeah, if the objective wasn't clear enough, you basically gotta get that cow to drink prune juice so she can shit on that grater. And the only way you could do that is by ramming the bull into the fucking wall here and jumping on his head. And then you gotta ram this bull into that cow. But the controls, even with the N64, are annoying. Like, and if you're not careful, you're gonna fling Conker, and that's how you could end up dead. So, you know, we're just gonna try and do it, man. You know, you obviously can't jump on him when, you know, he's not, like, vulnerable. You gotta knock him into the wall, and the only way you can do that is by faking him out. Just stand in front of it. It can be kind of awkward at times, you know, so he won't do it every time. Yeah, so you really gotta line up in front of her because he's just gonna go flying.
Nonsense, young man. Goodness me. I've quite lost my appetite now. I'm gonna go for a little meander over here. Actually, I feel a bit thirsty. A nice little beverage should wash
Oh
this
man, you know, just to retain my sanity, I gotta shield my eyes. I can't watch this again. I've watched this like 3 times already.
Tastes a bit hot too.
I still have to listen to it, but that's besides the point.
More. Ooh, moo. Ooh. Ooh, it's like the screaming shit is. I'm out of here.
It's actually funnier listening to it than it would be. Oh god. I can't. I've seen this too many times today. I really have. I did this way too many times. I just kept dying. You know, like. And for some reason, I can't skip the cutscenes on the emulator. I don't know why. So.
Looks like he's just about ready to go.
Yep, so when she's in the middle of the grater, you just gotta decimate her, you know? It's brutal, man. But at least, you know, you don't get flung too bad. Then you gotta go up to another one, and then you gotta bring the cows out. There's just gonna be infinite cows, so don't feel bad about that. You're just gonna have to do this whole process again. I don't know why this reminded me of Looney Tunes Back in Action. It's such a random thing. I guess maybe it's just the whole ambiance, really. The cartoon violence of it all, and, you know, Bugs Bunny, whatever, Daffy Duck. I remember in the game, Daffy Duck could swim, but Bugs couldn't, and he would die. That should be a game I should play through again one of these days. Yeah, the whole cartoon violence of everything. There's really no easy way to do this. You kind of just gotta ram into her, you know, and the controls are gonna take a bit of time to really get used to. Unless if you've already beaten this, then I'm just talking out of my ass. Actually, you know, with the way, like, the camera looks and the body of the bull, this reminds me more of DK64 and his face. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna go flying on that. Look how fast he goes, though. That's pretty cool. Oh, I've only got one chocolate. I should probably refill. There is chocolate layered out throughout the ring of the map, so you don't gotta worry about that. God, holy shit. I don't know, to me this is like just so asinoningly boring, like, it's like, God, you know, like just the rustiness of the controls. I mean, I love this game. I feel like I'm just trash talking it, but whatever, you know? Like, do I really love this game? I love it later. I guess it's hard to say, you know? It's an interesting question. Do I love this game? So right now it's giving me a bit of an eyesore with all the brown prune juice and shitting cows. I mean, it really is like a toilet humor kind of just wild game, man. Like, these are the Banjo-Tooie people. These are the Battletoads people, you know? Like, what can you say? These are all the same people, you know? They made this shit. So you gotta kill this cow 3 times. Seems pretty typical of Nintendo to just leave it like that. Or Rare, rather. You know, they had a big hand in doing it 3 times. 3 or 5, usually an odd number to throw people off. Because 2 would make sense, right? You just do. Like even in Mario, it takes... Oh man. Just need more health, you know? Even in Mario, it's like 2 hits. You know, you jump on the Koopa and then you jump on it again to use the shell as a defense. But with like Rareware, you know, you gotta beat these guys 3 times, you know, because they're tough. And that's like kind of weird. This really does feel like a PlayStation game. I mean, it was made around 2001, and Rareware had the top graphics at the time in England. I mean, they literally had, like, you know, they were the standard for video gaming in England for quite a while, and Wikipedia has quoted them as saying that they had a Beatlemania-like fandom in the late 80s to the early 90s, which is crazy to think, honestly. But not that crazy, you know, like, so many people had grown up with the games they developed, and I'm gonna go flinging, aren't I? I am so low on health, man. This is crazy. Like, this is my gameplay, you know? Fucking playing this game. This ain't nobody else's, I tell you. This is fun. This is a lot of fun. I'm just having so much fun. Yeah, Rareware, you gotta kill him 3 times, man. You know, it's like that in Donkey Kong 64. I'm gonna go flinging again. Like, this is so annoying, dude. Whole thing is frustrating if you got nothing on your stomach, you know? And I tell you, you know, I literally didn't need anything, and I'm just playing this game, like... You get woozy, man, you know? Like, you gotta pace yourself. You can't take it all in one hit. So after potentially doing this for a successful time, mind you, the first cow you hit once, the second cow you hit twice, and the third cow you hit 3 times. So that's why this seems like it's taking longer than it is because the developers want me to play this game for as long as I can to sacrifice every waking hour into their hands, bending my will to theirs in a video game which will waste my time and increase my dirty humor and sadism. And that's it. We did it. Conker's just jumped off like a normal squirrel.
Why am I such a fat
Falls like a fat bastard. That kooky Conker.
That should do it.
Yeah. Now we just jump in. And now the whole area is filled with poo water. Disgusting. Come up here for a 1-up. Now we can go get that money, but we can't get it yet because, as you can see, we got pool floaties and we gotta go get rid of them by getting the confidence pills located over here by the bull. Just gotta refill this health. Fucking dying out here, man. This is really just sad to watch, you know? It's painful having to watch this so many times. I thought this was so random, you know? But he's gotta get rid of those pool floaties.
Hey, I feel a lot more confident. Need these anymore? I think I'm a lot more confident.
Just gonna save here real quick. So, once the entire place is filled with pool water, you can come back to where you originally dropped down to grab the $100.
Here I am, you greedy bastard.
Money talks. He really is greedy, though.
Yeah, more sponduli.
God. That kooky Conker. Swimming in poo water. What a fucking weirdo, man. Get out of there, dude. So you notice the dung beetle's gone. He's waiting outside for us.
Yeah, there it is. Over there. Big ball of poo. Oh, thanks. You're welcome to it, mate. Yeah, thanks.
Thank God we don't have to pay him. So once you get the ball of poo, you're going to want to just walk it down this path here. There is the giant poo mountain next to us, but we're going to get to that. Right now, we need to start grinding for some cash. So we're going to be doing another side quest, much like the big-breasted sunflower and bumblebee in the first level. This is practically going to be the second level of the game. Again, I don't really know if you have to do it, but this will definitely get you some more spawn dually for sure. Like, you're gonna get a lot of spawn dually here. And if anything, you wouldn't have to do anything else later to get more money. But then again, you know, you are gonna need more money as well. It's like, you need like 2 grand. But you start with 1 grand, so... Now you just get infinite balls of poo, which is pretty damn gross. Now we're gonna come over here to this section. Oh, you fucking dunce. Everything just slowed down for a minute. Well, at least with him covered in poo, you don't have to worry about him. You just gotta worry about those two. I guess I just didn't drop close enough, you know? That was a complete waste of time. Anyways, you hit that switch and it sucks them down. Fucking morons. You know, when you're so good at the game, you're like, who are these guys? Alright. Now we're going to be going on to the second level of the game, which I don't really care for. I feel like this entire section is, you know, pretty boring. I actually like the other level better than this one. Look at how kooky he looks. Looks so happy. Ugh. These manipulative crows.
What?
Well, you look like you could do with a little extra, my boy. And we thought you might actually be interested in earning some cash.
No. You're offering me cash. Okay. What's the catch?
Well, there's this awful brute swimming around. He's terrible, and he's stolen our valuable belongings. We need somebody disposable to go in and, well, get rid of him.
Damn, I didn't know they said disposable.
Well, you can't expect one of us to go, can you, ladies? We're blue-blooded, don't you know?
Well, ask this to you then. I gotta watch out for myself.
Oh, dear. What language?
Don't worry, dear. He's as common as dirt like that.
Yes, Your Excellency. Let me handle it, dear. Listen, here, you. Listen to me. We'll give you 10%. And that's our final offer. Now.
10%?
Yes. But one thing to remember. Come closer. He's easily wound up. Yes. Oh, and by the way, the salt has a combination. Yes, you know what that means? Well, when it's not dangerous down there for us, come back and we'll open it for you. Well, good luck. Go on, chop, off with you.
Hang on a sec. What was that about disposable?
Exactly, Conker. You're better than that. Just go home to your girlfriend. I mean, that's what we all want. But he's not gonna do it, man. He's just too greedy. I feel like that's what this whole game's about. You know, I don't want to spoil nothing, you know, on this, you know, journey to finish the game or nothing. But it's like, in my experience, like, I really do feel like the entire, like, thesis of the game is that Conker's greedy. And that's why he didn't go home to see Barry that night. He wanted to go get drunk with the guys. I don't know. He's probably unfaithful to Barry. I mean, we didn't see that. Fuck this Banjo-Kazooie enemy looking bullshit. Fuck yourself. Alright, so you swim underwater to do another underwater thing. We just got the confidence pills. There's gonna be a lot of this now, a lot of underwater controls, and it's just gonna get infinitely worse.
Why is it everybody's so offensive around here?
Either bring me back me missing goats, or off.
You don't have to shout.
I'm deaf. Speak up, or off.
Hang on a second.
Well, hello. And aren't you the handsome one? Tell me, would you be prepared to do me a small favor? A little help, of course.
Hi. And, yes, I would. Maybe.
You see, my other self has lost a few of his, shall we say, friends. And if you don't get them back, my life will be a misery. It already is.
And?
Just get them back. There's a good fellow. Ta-ta, ta-ta.
You swat! Don't ever do that again!
Wow. They censor fuck, but not twat? What? Nintendo, you dogs. Yeah. These cogs. This is the most Donkey Kong 64 part of the level. I know I keep saying that, but it's like, it really does. Like, I get it, you know? It's like, oh yeah, it's made by the same people, dude. Like, of course it's gonna feel like Donkey Kong 64, but it's like, I feel like they just really incorporated a lot of that, like, overall, like, design in some way, you know? Like, definitely, like, maybe some music. Like, the leaves, you know, are reminiscent of the Cloud World where, or is it the Cloud World where you do the rabbit race with Lanky? I know you do that in a couple of areas. I think so, because you got to do the treetop thing, the owl with Tiny Kong. Like, it's amazing that I remember, like, all that, but not certain parts of my life. Like, I remember moments from a video game. Now, this part's annoying. You don't necessarily need to light the bats on fire. It's just kind of like, you know, they impose the challenge on you. What the main thing you're going to want to do is, like, jump from rope to rope. Like, you could either, like, walk on these things, or you could jump from rope to rope. I think I'm going to walk on it, to be honest. Oh, shit. Fuck it. No holds barred. I'm going to just jump to rope. We out! We out! Yeah! That's great. Oof. Yeah, that's great, man. So it's not too bad when you jump from rope to rope. I remember I couldn't do this with a keyboard, man. And I'm really not trying to establish, like, controller dominance here. I'm really not, you know? So you're gonna want to come up here to get some money, as you can clearly tell. I'm not trying to establish controller dominance. It's just, I had, fuck! I just had a lot of pain playing this game with the keyboard, you know? Like, I just kept dying and falling and dying and falling. It's not easy, you know, especially since the game is kind of just designed for a joystick. You know, it's not easy to do with just kind of like a D-pad. Can't wait for my new controller to come in. I got this GameCube thing. GameCube USB. I don't think you can make this jump. Fuck it. Oh! I was right there, man. Oh, that's so boring, dude.
Hey, what about me?
What? They do them like that? Bro, why can't I skip the cutscenes, man? Oh, great. You know, you don't even have to be, like, on the platform. You just gotta, like, be in the vicinity of it.
Cool. Laughing all the way to the bed.
Great. So next you're going to jump down here, back on this platform that's kind of, second to highest. Now, what just happened is I just cut the footage because I forgot to do this, which is jump down here from the first platform to the roof to grab this switch, which will then open up by the entrance, the area where the other cogs are. I had literally spent so much time trying to get back up and going back down and falling and dying and just dying, and I had to cut it, you know, and I had to just do it later because I spent so much time on this. Like, I'm literally at a half an hour now. Like, at this point I've spent like an hour on this game, you know, like, I'm not even kidding, you know, like, the footage stands. And then this part's annoying because this is where the female cogs are, and you go through to where these enemies are. I'll explain it later, I guess, you know, because now I'm at this part. This part sucks. Leave it to Rareware to make this fucking shit. Challenging ass bullshit. This is the same kind of shit you see in Donkey Kong 64. Damn, man. Yeah, that's just great to see, you know. Alright, so you beat the cog and you go swimming. Just push B and go down. So yeah, you get past these guys and you're like, oh, thank goodness that was easy. And then you realize, like, oh man, I have to do this every time and I have to hold them and double check, make sure that I'm not gonna fucking drop them. Or else I have to do this whole thing all over again. But at least we got this cog. And this is going quite smoothly. Because, man, this is such a migraine. And you can't jump up here, mind you. You have to perfect control your way up here. There's no compromises.
Come on, put it on, Trick. Put it on, I like it like that.
Blowjob reference. Hashtag blowjob. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, hang on, I think I got it on the runway back.
Look at you, huh? What you doing? What?
Respect. Yeah, right? Because he doesn't have his mouth through a cog. That's weird. Okay. Round 2. So you gotta, like, you gotta fake out. You gotta get close. You gotta get, like, I don't know how to explain it, right? Yeah, it's just like, get close first, then strike. But do it a couple of times. So, like, yeah, you see? Because you gotta build up momentum, and then you strike, right? So I'm gonna, okay. Fuck! This is genuine pain, honestly. I am so sorry. Like, I was like an hour and a half into this. You understand? Like, I went through blood, sweat, and tears to get this fucking episode out. I'm dying. Yes! It is such a struggle to do this, man. Got one more cog to go, and I left the easiest one for last, which is the one by the entrance. You know, these two take the longest, so I figured I'd take care of them first. Damn, I like his facial, like, animation, though. That's really cool. Kind of reminds me of, like, Jim Carrey's The Mask or something. Or, you know, just any, like, kind of classic cartoon, whatever, you know? Rareware always has good eyes for cartoon characters. I always feel like they have a natural knack for really creating memorable cartoon characters. I mean, I got a Banjo-Kazooie plush, you know? I'd get a Conker one if that were the thing, you know? But released near the end of the Nintendo 64's lifespan, so... See how easy that was? Fucking stupid. Now we can get out of here. I hate this shit. Like, this is approaching the worst part of the game. You know, which is just... the water levels, you know? It's like, you just want this shit to be over with. You really do. You want to play, like, Mega Man or TMNT or something next, you know? These controls, dude. These controls. Like, I cannot express how painful this is. You know, it's like, why can't I jump? Just tells you to fuck off and that's it. Like... doesn't tell you, like, alright, spin around and do the thing that's gonna continue this game. No, it's just like, fuck off. Like, great. Imagine I didn't know that. I didn't know that when I first played through this, like, back in 2019, 2020. I didn't realize you had to run around in a circle. Like, there's so much shit I had to look up. Like, I honestly have no shame, you know?
I gotta get off this thing!
This is a good scene. I appreciate this. What the hell? Okay, I don't know about that, but... independent Golden Girls. But you see what I'm talking about? Facial expressions? Look at these eyes. They're so lifeless. Conker's is all animated and insane. Like, what the hell? Ah! Oh my god, look at those eyes. Oh, that's bugged out, man. I didn't like that at all. Whoa! This game's got a little bit of everything, huh?
Your little problem outside has been thoroughly taken care of.
Nice.
Now, good day to you, sir.
Talking them, no.
Yeah, he is. What the fuck?
Thank you, Mr. Squirrel.
Huh?
Come on, ladies. It's the carrot.
I like their little bags of luggage. It's cute, you know? It's a cute game. So, now with that all taken care of and that headache completely erased from my memory forever, we move on to the next part of the game, which this is going very swimmingly. It's nice to see some actual fucking progress get done and not just simple frustration and walking out on certain projects.
Ladies, ladies. It's that squirrel person again. How are you? I see our brutish friend didn't get his victuals today.
Yeah, well, time enough for that.
I need the combination. Thanks. Oh, no, you don't seem to understand. Yes, you don't understand us. We can't go about giving away classified information like that just to anybody. Wow.
They're like dog dolphins? Like whales? Dog whales? Dog dolphin whales? Oh, and then this bullshit. You gotta watch out for these guys. So you swim on back to where you came from and they're gonna follow you. And you gotta make sure to avoid those guys. Forget the old bags, you gotta protect you. If you die, it's all over. You can redo this. But this is what I mean about this game feeling kind of like a, you know, like a continuation, like gameplay is just being used to continue the cutscenes.
There he is.
It's like this area is so small. I feel like it could have been so much bigger, you know? But they wanted to get on with the... They wanted to get on with the kid platformer satire stuff, like based in its reality, and they wanted to get more into the extreme stuff. Wrong becomes right, and right becomes the combination. Alrighty, we're in.
Hello? Hello? Money? Money?
Money, 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 money. Money! Yeah, we're gonna go through hell to get this $100 right now. Look at that. Why does he go away?
This gig gets worse and worse by the minute.
Alright, so when you come up to this thing, you're going to want to spell open. O-P-E-N. Now, all the letters are here. You just got to hit them with ridiculous accuracy. O is on the bottom left. And if you miss a letter, then these guys are going to come and attack you, but you could just defeat them with the acorn. So O is in the bottom left, P is in the top right, E is in the middle left, and N is in the bottom right, practically. Well, bottom mid-right. Fuck! Nice! Alrighty, ladies and gents and everybody else, that concludes today's video. I will see you in the next episode because this next part is going to get ridiculously stupid. Have a good one. Tune in next time. Bye-bye.